All
There we
right.
go.
All
Now
right. I'll
it's
see you guys
working.
tomorrow night. Part 2.
Yeah, so here we are, part one. I accidentally hit stop recording immediately. We are doing the first of 5 rituals. Which ritual are we doing?
The Ritual of Fear.
Cool. And what does that entail?
I don't know. Didn't say anything about it.
Ellipses.
Yeah. What is more fearful than the unknown?
Was that intentional? I just want to know.
It was, but I expected the other 4 missions to be done first, and I'd, come up with what the Ritual of Fear was going to be based off of what those 4 were. But because you decided to start with that, I had to come up with what it was on its own.
I'd like to go on record and say that I would have liked to start with literally any other ritual. No one else responded.
I was down for the Ritual of Hate. Was that the one I voted for? I can't remember.
I don't know.
But you see, my problem is I only have one sworn enemy that I actually care about, and I'm not going to let them live by any means necessary, so...
Right. So, let's start with the downtime.
I'll start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it.
Yeah,
I'm leveling up.
that's easy. You also
Yeah.
leveling up, Dave?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Mike?
Me too.
Ed?
I'm the only person who didn't level up from that last mission.
Okay.
I actually leveled up once.
I did?
I feel like everybody got a level off that mission.
Yeah, because I remember I think you leveled up once, but not twice.
Yeah, and I think we were all surprised by that.
You're right. I did level up. Never mind.
Okay. It would be very surprising if you were the only one not to level up, seeing as you're the lowest level character here.
But who's counting?
I am. I have to make sure that fights are balanced, but also challenging and won't necessarily kill you just off the bat.
A whopping level 6.
All right. But that's good to know. We got everyone leveling up.
Random question.
Yeah?
How on Roll20 do you turn off coins as having weight because it keeps saying that I'm over carrying capacity?
Oh, I don't know.
We have not particularly been adhering to the rules of encumbrance in this campaign.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, like we did very briefly.
Or at least since I've been around.
And we kept track of food too, and then we very quickly stopped doing that.
Yeah. I mean, I have a goddamn wizard tower right now, so I just pretty much assume that I keep most of my money in there.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of have a vault in the form of the barracks. Like, hey.
Kit, I see that what you did on your sheet is you created an extra field under like the random stuff you can do field, and you just did gold.
Yeah, total gold. So I have it, yeah.
All right, so let's go down the line and describe what your character does to level up. Just to have that out there, like what fictionally has happened to you.
Just a second, I'm typing something out.
Okay.
Do you want me to jump the line?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, so keen-eyed eared listeners and watchers would remember in the last large-scale combat, Novtov became a summoner, and but unfortunately broke concentration on a large attack, and the celestial spirit angel disappeared. And that had been weighing on him, his inability to kind of keep manifestations and concentration on his divine magics and channeling such magics. So he enlisted the aid of his retainer, Sir Volthram,
Okay.
to basically beat the crap out of him while he's casting spells.
Okay. Yeah. So you begin this training regimen where Volthram, charges you, smacks you around while you're casting these spells to make it so that you can keep concentration.
Or if you're done, I can move on.
Okay.
That's what I had.
I didn't want to cut you off while you're still talking. Okay. I am just going to seal up my tower from everyone else, and then for the next week, just practice my newly obtained magical abilities, and just set a few things up and embrace the power that is 8th level spells.
Mm-hmm. All right. Mike?
So Fenric's taking another level in Ranger, so he's going to be, I think, because he's getting another favored enemy, he's going to actually go out and hunt the favored enemy.
Okay.
So I picked Undead, and I think my idea is pretty much he's just going to trek through the wilderness and sort of get eyes on undead creatures if he can find them.
Yeah.
And just look for how they behave without knowing that they're being seen. So he's activating his stealth technology and just trying to kind of get a sense of how they are.
Yeah. And it's useful that there is a group of undead over here that are largely non-hostile to you. So you can go over there. It's a quick day trip. Watch them.
Wait, how?
Undisturbed. That's how, Kit. You convinced the undead to aid you in your fight.
Wait, when was this?
When was this?
More than a year ago. It hasn't come up since.
Oh shit, that's right. That was the Undead Legion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lots happened in this campaign.
You share this with the class at some point?
Yeah, no, a long, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, we heard reports of some, undead legion of soldiers that died but never died because they were still doing a mission. And we went out and I pretty much, got them to, if not work alongside us, then not bother anybody by showing that I used to be a noble, and they like that.
Yeah. This was episode 19, and this one is episode 60.
Also, Mike, just a heads up, if you need any undead you want to hunt, you can just,
Talk to the necromancer.
yeah, talk to the necromancer who has a tower literally just outside the city walls.
I was thinking of also Korsoff Astacan and Maladar Dictum when I made this choice.
Okay, yeah.
Mostly because I would assume Fenric has some back of the mind fear of Korsoff Astacan.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So yeah,
Taste for metal.
if you ever needed any punching dummies, just hook me up.
I'll take you up on that.
Cool.
Just don't ask where they come from.
All right. So, Ed, what does company do?
Well, I don't know if I've officially made this canon, but I feel like since company doesn't need to like eat or sleep or anything when they're not active, I feel like they just have refurbished like an old tool shed, and it's like really nice now, but they just kind of they're just in there.
Okay.
And 6th level is the level that Hexblades get access to a cursed specter. And given that company is rather familiar with souls, I think it's just, after that last fight, after interacting with or being in the presence of the Animus Creatrix, I think there was some level of like resonance with that. And company was like, why can't I use other people's souls? And so I think that they've just kind of been in meditation of sorts, however a robot meditates.
Right.
Just trying to like process this new information, not practicing that on anybody, because I don't think that there are any just rogue humanoids that company can just go out and be like, all right, now come on back. Let me try this a few times. So I think just like image training, really, like with that understanding.
Okay. Cool. Very cool. All right. So that is downtime. You've all leveled up. Hopefully you've done it already. And it is time for you to go on your mission, which is do the Ritual of Fear in the tomb of Kolias and Koraglyn.
Question.
Yes.
I'm addressing the group.
Oh.
Does anyone actually know where this tomb is?
Never heard of it.
So it is written down in the notes that you've acquired from Arencard where the location of the tomb is. It is far to the north, relatively close to his capital. Basically, no time at all in the Sunjumper.
All right. Well, then I say we catch a ride and get going.
All right, yeah. So you meet with Onarth Deora, the eel-headed Spider-Man, and, lift off and set down practically within 30 seconds of each other. And the doors open to the ship, and it is biting cold, whipping wind. And before you is this temple made out of ice and snow in the side of a mountain. It's got this Greek Parthenon kind of look with these large columns, and then like this courtyard that goes into the like cliff face. And on the far side is this door flanked by 2 unlit torches.
Was there anything in the notes or from looking at this temple that would give any indication of what deity it is to?
Yes. So this is the tomb of Koraglyn and Coleus.
Right.
They are lovers who served autumn and summer respectively, and they were the first test subjects that Arencard used to see if he could extract the essence of the seasons out of people.
Great.
and
Sounds
they
pleasant.
were part of his court, sent by their respective monarchs to his court to oversee it, to make sure he wasn't planning anything nefarious, which he was.
They soon found nefarious things.
Yes.
What's more nefarious than ripping the essence of seasons out of somebody?
Exactly. But yes, in his notes, he mentions that this was, the ideal burial ground for them as a symbolic gesture to appease, the other seasons and his own conscience. And you also know, based on the notes for the Ritual of Fear, and cross-referencing that, the the tomb, inside there are these 9 gems that need to be activated with a skill check. And once that is done, the ritual will be complete, and you will be able to go forth. Now, what happens during the Ritual of Fear specifically is unknown, but that is how you will have to activate the source of power here.
And we have the primordial heart with us, correct?
Yes. Who has that on them?
How big is it again?
Like a softball?
Softball?
Grapefruit? Small melon?
Can you give me more produce descriptions, please?
Yeah.
Like a sour sop? A little small,
About the size.
durian.
I was literally going to say the size of a small durian.
Like a head
You
of
would want to
cabbage,
say-
maybe?
Like an undersized coconut, perhaps?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a Santa Claus melon.
Or like a really big onion?
I think I got it now, thanks.
Okay. Good. Glad that
It was
helps.
the onion that did it, specifically. As much as I love carrying around artifacts of just magical artifacts as a whole, in this instance, I would have to say probably Doftoff would be one of the best people to carry it. Mostly just due to the fact that if I was to carry it, I'm likely to die.
Dovtov blushes, but then feels a surge of strength and machismo, and brandishes his belt of dwarven kind and says, "Yo, brother, I will take the primordial heart. I will guard it."
Are you now Macho Man Randy Savage?
I have been known to enjoy a Slim Jim from time to time, a fantasy Slim Jim from time to time. But
Does the cream rise to the top?
I'm not talking. But I think with my shield and my stout recent training, he kind of pounds his chest a little bit. I feel like I can weather a storm should anybody attempt to attack me and take it from us.
Unless anyone else has any problems with that?
Seems like a safe place to me.
The tiny one seems the safest to hold.
All right.
Oh, right, yeah. It's a softball size, but also for Doftoff, it's
Yeah.
basketball.
Cool. So yeah, you pick who's carrying the primordial heart, and you open the stone doors. They are warm to the touch, and as you open them, a nice breeze comes out. I will bring you.
Oh, right. This was known for everybody, and I think, Ed, because we all played together once, you do once again have 30 temp hit points for this mission.
Gee bless.
So let me just get this right. There are 9 gems inside of here that we have to activate to get the ritual going.
Yes. So in order to activate the source of either earth or fire, depending on which one you want to use, there are these 9 gems in the far corners of the tomb, and the one in the middle has to be activated last. And they can be done with a nature, religion, or arcana check. The DCs will vary.
Right. I just wanted to make sure about that.
Okay, yeah. And then once that is done, the rest of the ritual can be completed. But yeah, so you open these doors and find this warm air. There's a passageway to the left, a passageway to the right, both which curve up. Well, not up, but north. What do you wish to do?
Do we flip a coin?
I defer to the one who tracks for a living.
Tough, like face palms. And just, of course, that makes far more sense. Yes. And then turns to Finric and says, "Finric, you get paid for this?"
Well, I do it to survive, but I mean, I guess I get paid for it in a way.
That's very post-capitalist of you, yes.
I don't like economies, but all right. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll so can I tell if there's like a breeze coming from any direction?
Yes, the breeze is coming from the left and going to the right.
Well, I say we follow the wind, but it's kind of an arbitrary choice. Yeah. Do you guys want to be? Sorry, out of character, real quick. Do you guys want to want me to sneak ahead?
Yeah.
If you're offering, I mean.
So before we go any further, I have one question: who's got dark vision and who doesn't?
Finric does.
Tough does.
Okay.
Company does not.
Okay, and I assume Craig does not. Would you like to light a torch?
Doff, having been in this situation before, reaches into his pouch and says, "I have this," and he holds out a flame opal.
Ah.
He holds it kind of like gesturing like side to side quickly between company and Craig, and says, "If you hold it and speak the word, it will illuminate the area around you and can give off warmth and even can give off too much warmth. So be careful with it."
I am going to cast Mage Armor, and then I am going to cast Crown of Stars, which gives me 7 motes of blazing light around my head and illuminates the area for 30 feet.
Guess we're not going stealth mode on this one.
Well, Finric does have dark vision. He could go ahead.
Yes. While Doff is digging around in his pouch, he also finds one of the 2 remaining, as he is apparently the man in charge of keeping all the stuff, one of the 2 remaining military-grade stims that he has in his backpack, and gives one of them to Finric.
Okay.
And I guess now turns to company, having been shirked and rudely turned away by one of his longtime friends. He offers flame opal to company exclusively. Kind of shrugging.
What exactly is this thing?
Yeah, so Eric might be able to explain a little bit better than I. It's an opal gem smaller than your fist. It's got charges in it. I can copy and paste to the chat.
It's a magic item.
It's a non-attunement minor magic item.
It's basically a flashlight / portable campfire. And I think it can be used to blind people, but I forget.
Yep. Yeah, co- company will gratefully accept that.
All right. Make sure to mark it onto your character sheet. So, Finrick, are you going off ahead?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on myself
Okay.
and stealth ahead. I'm gonna make a stealth check.
All right. Go for it.
That would be 25.
Very good. All right. Oops. So I'll just go to the next intersection for you.
Okay.
So that is you go off ahead, and there are 4 pathways in which to go.
Okay. I'm going to head back really quick and just. It looks like up ahead we have some choices to make. I can go further down, but I don't know if you guys want to come along with me. If we want to, split up.
We should at least get to the fork, such that we can more easily kind of make a decision, other than just how. Question for the DM: how cold is it in here?
It's warm in here.
Okay.
Like, not uncomfortably so, but definitely 80 degrees, something like that.
It's like an old person's house. It's never cold in there.
Yeah.
Is there anything of note, along the as I'm traveling along and looking at the area?
The walls are carved. It seems that it's like there's a combination of carved stone and some natural stone. It seems like these were natural tunnels that were then expanded out. Can you make a perception test, Fenric? Okay. So yeah, the 4 of you go to the fork, and you hear the doors behind you creak and slam shut.
The doors all the way at the entrance.
Yes, the doors at the
or
entrance.
Presumably in the passageway from which we came.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, you can look back and see them close. It's not. I'm not trying to say there are doors. They are shut. You don't know where they are. No, it's these specific doors. They are closed.
I'm gonna clap slightly, just to the air, just like a good show, good show.
Okay.
If we need to get out of here real quick, anybody want a little bit of extra movement? I can cast Long Strider on somebody if they want an extra 10 feet. I just didn't know if anybody needs that.
I'm good, thank you.
I would say Doff.
You would say Doff. No, Doff looks at his legs and looks back at Fenric, and then kind of from just inside his ropes of the Archmagus, pulls out the eagle whistle and kind of jangles it a little bit and says, I'm okay, provided I can give this thing a good toot. But yeah, I'm all right.
All right.
No spell slot on my account, or magical exertion, or however we're in lore justifying it.
All right. So which way do you go?
I say we go down just to see what's down there, and then come back up.
because we the players know that that's near the edge of the map.
Well, we also know that it's close to
the
tavern, like
Yeah.
the face of the temple.
Right.
Yeah, I'll head down there. I'm gonna check for traps. Will I go to?
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you do that? Make a roll. Okay. Yeah. It is a dead end.
Oh, nothing down here.
I trust you, he says in full sincerity.
Yeah.
I don't like there's anyways, so I don't notice anything when it's down there. It just looks like a dead end.
Yeah, it just looks like a dead end.
Okay.
So there are 3 other ways to go. Which way do you pick?
I guess the question that I have is it established that the things that we're looking for are scattered throughout this maze-like temple, or are they just all in the same location?
They are scattered. So it mentions they're in the corners or like the far reaches.
We dungeon crawling now, boys.
Yeah. They're not all in the same place, but you do know that there is one specifically in the middle.
So find the rest of them and then get to the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
I just zoomed out all the way. Thinking like a 3-part mission.
I mean, if you take it this slow, yeah.
Yeah, honestly. Toff kind of moves up and kind of gives Fenrir like a little not push, but like a you got this forearm shiver, and says, Fenrir, your eyes. I trust you to guide us. We gotta pretty much get all around this place. So you take the lead, my friend.
All right, well, follow me. I guess we're just gonna head to the far corner.
Okay. So
You guys are technically in Pass Without a Trace too, so if you wanted to do stealth checks, you could.
I'm just gonna drop one just in case.
And it's up 10 to all your rolls.
That's a 25 for both of us.
nice.
I'm duck up. Oh,
Those tiny legs sound like a hippo plodding through these corridors.
I got a lot of stuff in my pack, man.
Yeah. All right.
The primal heart is beating at every step.
This is some telltale business going. Telltale primordial heart.
Mm-hmm.
oh, deep cut.
So left or right? Oops.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be reveal.
Yeah, I'm going down the middle.
Okay. So yeah, you keep going, and Crake. Actually, not yet. Keep going.
See, you know what? I'm gonna drop a. I'm gonna cast a spell on.
Okay.
Do I want to burn this?
I got something I can do too.
Yeah. I'm gonna burn my 6th level spell.
Okay.
True Seeing.
True Seeing.
Lasts for an hour, and I have True Sight, Secret Doors, Ethereal Plane, whole 9 yards.
Okay. Good. I'll
And
keep that in mind.
does True Sight work as a detect magic as well?
No.
You see through magic.
If things are hidden by magic, then yeah. But
Yeah.
it wouldn't like
Then I'm going to cast
divination magic or something like
Okay.
that. Yeah, that wouldn't
Does Mode of Stars not cost concentration?
No, it does not.
Oh,
do.
wow.
He's got 2
Yeah,
concentration plus.
Okay.
Neither does True Seeing.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, you detect magic, magic within 30 feet of you. So I will give you an aura so that I can more easily determine.
You see, that means there's going to be magic afoot.
Why is
Oh,
it?
it's circular this time.
Yeah, but I want it to be square.
Oh.
We live in a world of right angles.
Yeah,
This is known.
yeah.
It's
I
all
hate-
Minecraft.
It makes no sense, but circles are squares in D&D 5th edition. So Crake, you detect a faint aura of magic nearby, just over this way.
Hey, everyone, I detect a faint aura of magic over this way.
There's also a more pervasive magic all around you, but not as pervasive, not as noticeable.
Can we still feel the wind moving through?
Not so much, no.
All right, yeah. I guess we'll go forward.
Okay.
The area where Craig detected magic.
Right. Yeah. You follow your magic nose and eventually find the first gem.
I would like to reiterate that this is not a nose, but okay, yeah.
It's a magic nose.
Nope,
There's
doesn't
a
look like
magic mouth and magic eye. This has got to be magic nose.
Yeah.
magic nose. I'm gonna football your ass.
All right.
I just,
Sorry.
I just want to ask something. How heavy is Craig?
It's a personal question.
I don't know.
I'm asking Kit.
150 pounds. Why?
Eric, in your experience as a DM, if someone had a strength score of 17, could they easily heft 150 pounds?
Possibly. He's also got a bunch of gear.
I have all that much gear actually. I only
Okay.
have.
You could
The only reason
potentially.
The only reason I ask is because I have this visual of like after Craig literally turns himself into like a freaking sonar device. I feel like Finrick would just scoop up Craig and be like, point the way. I don't know if that's. I'm not as familiar with Finrick's character as everybody else, but I can just see this image of like tiny bony Craig being hefted by a giant orc man, half orc man, just being like, now which way?
The tiny bony human Craig who has access to inflict wounds might take umbrage with the fact of someone just picking him up and using him as a summoning device.
There is historical precedent for people picking up other persons and carrying them faster in this very campaign.
Yes, the break is not Doftoff and is not small.
Hey, listen, you just gotta let go of your pride a little bit.
My pride is pretty much all I have left. No, I'm not going to let go.
But look at those big, strong hands.
This is not up for debate. Does anyone want to
Being
get this?
carried is pretty fun, I gotta say. Especially when you have spells going.
Listen, I'll make it comfortable. Plus, you won't think about it. You won't have to exert that energy going through this place.
Oh, look at this! One of the gems we were meant to activate. Let's
Do we activate
investigate
it by carrying each other?
No. You activate it by performing a small ritual requiring an arcana, religion, or nature check.
Well, lads, this is up to you.
I'll do an arcana check?
You could do arcana, yes.
Do I feel particular faith-based energy from this gem? Do I feel drawn to examine it from a religious aspect?
Not specifically.
All right.
Like I said, you could use any of those 3 skills. All right.
Me, the player, knows that Craig's Arcana skill is higher than Doftoff's religion skill.
Okay.
But if there was reason that Doftoff would have jumped the gun.
All right. So that is a success. I will place
I
this
would hope.
successful X on it to mark that you have completed this one. Craig, you do notice a shift in the ambient magical aura, just a rise a bit.
Okay, I don't mention that. But
Okay. All right, so you continue on.
I feel like company kind of looks over at Craig like, now where?
Do I sense any magic in 30 feet of me?
Nope.
I shrug.
Did he before we did perform the check?
Yeah, it led him here.
Right, I know, but was it a type of magic or?
I have to see it in order to know what kind of magic it is.
You can to detect magic. If you sense the magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura or object in the area that bears magic. Right. Yeah. But I assumed that the gem had the magic.
Yeah, the gem has magic.
Okay, what kind of magic is the gem?
It's evocation
Ooh,
and transmutation.
Don't like that, but okay.
Good thing we passed that check.
What?
Onwards!
Company looks back at Fenric like, your turn again.
Well, I was just gonna say, if you don't mind, I kind of want to fiddle around with something for a little bit, and someone doesn't mind taking a lead for a few minutes. I'm gonna try and recalibrate my handheld scanner to locate undead.
Okay.
Does that only work for life forms?
Let me take a look. No, I mean it can do a bunch of different stuff.
Perhaps magic gems?
Yeah, I mean I can do it to locate object, which I don't know if that'll work any better though.
What's the range of locate object?
It is self.
Okay, what is it?
The spell you can locate a specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close within 30 feet at least once.
Okay.
Then you sense the direction within 1,000 feet.
And it can be a particular kind of object, such as apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon.
Yeah, the nearest object of a particular kind, having seen this gem, potentially.
Okay. Yes.
I
So
mean, how many big magic gems do you got lying around in here?
9. It explicitly states there are 9.
No, I know, but it's not like he's gonna turn this on and be like, "Whoa, they're everywhere!"
Right. Yes. So you could use this spell, and when you are no longer closest to this one, you will detect the next closest one.
I like those odds.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oops, I keep zooming out. I want to zoom in. Okay. Cool. So you do that. I'm going to see distances. Okay.
So who's leading?
I guess if you guys don't mind waiting for me to recalibrate, I can get into lead again.
How long does it take to recalibrate?
Doff moves up ahead and starts poking his head around corners.
Okay.
Company.
The belt is,
follows right
is
along.
surging some energy within him. And he's itching for that tag. He really
Yeah.
wants to make a run in.
Okay. You continue forward. Sorry, let me reveal. Oops. I can't just click the reveal button.
It's got to run. What's all the way around this corner?
It's a dead end.
But is it really?
Is it possible to leave the rooms with the gems still revealed?
With a passive perception of 20?
What do you mean, as like on the map?
Yes. I'm
gonna be hiding the maze as you continue.
Like the Minotaur would.
There's an labyrinth, not it makes a slight difference, but labyrinths lead to the center, mazes get to the other side.
So are we in a labyrinth or a maze?
Probably a labyrinth.
Makes sense.
I'm going to poke my head around this corner, and with my true sight that's able to see secret doors hidden by any magic, do I see anything?
You do not.
Okay, it's just a dead end.
It's a dead end.
Come back to this mystery later.
Is there anything off to the right here?
There is. Of course, I hate this stupid thing. Yeah, you can continue on to the right, where you will find a new intersection. However, Crake, now it is time for you to make a dexterity save, DC 16.
What? I'm not going to be able to make that.
Godspeed.
Oh!
Nice.
Wow.
Awesome. So
This is me.
while you are walking, you notice the gap between you and company get a bit big, larger than you'd like. You start to jog up ahead, and you notice the wall shift suddenly in front of you. You can choose if you'd like to go past it or stop and not get crushed. Either way, you won't take any damage, but it'll determine which side of the wall you are on.
I'm going to stop and not get crushed.
Okay. Neither way will you be crushed. I just want to say, do you want to be forward or behind the wall? Although, I will need you.
Could have been a crate pancake. Just a pancrake, if you will.
Yes, you were almost to Pancrake. So, company, Dofthoff, you hear this slam behind you as a stone wall is now where Crake and Fenric used to be. Fenric and Crake, you see in front of you, instead of your friends, company, and Doftoff, a stone wall.
Doftoff approaches the stone wall and knocks on it.
Okay. It is solid stone.
Do I hear anything?
Yeah.
It is a 5-foot thick wall? No.
Left Doff's house hitting it with a sledgehammer.
I got some stuff. Doftoff cups his hands over his mouth. Says, Craig! Fenric! Are you there?
So you yell at this wall, and it echoes out behind you, and Craig and Fenric, you can hear the faint echo of Doftoff's voice asking if you're okay. From behind.
Fenric, please. Here, give me your arm.
Yeah, definitely.
Grab your arm, and I'm just gonna cast a spell.
Okay. All right. That is a way to do it.
Oh man, I was just looking up Dimension Door 2.
Doftoff is still like it has his ear up to the stone wall. All this is happening.
Yes, we hear you.
Thankfully, I have the alert feat, so like as soon as I just kind of hear the like in space, company's already looking at you like, oh no.
Great.
Guess we should keep going. That was weird.
Yes.
What do you do now?
Onward.
All right.
Let's
March forward. How's that sensor going, Fenric?
It takes 10 minutes to recalibrate. I don't know how long this movement's taking.
You
Less than
can,
that, probably.
stop and take 10 minutes if you want.
Would you guys mind if I did that?
Sure. My true sight disappears at the end of it, so. No, sorry, my true sight remains, my detect magic fades.
Okay. Great.
Company just kind of like stands at attention, sword, pale moon reflected over a calm lake, because I haven't been able to swap that out yet. Just firmly in their hands, planted on the ground, not
Doftoff.
moving an inch.
Just oh god, so stoic. Doftoff is starting to get antsy and starts poking around a little bit,
Okay.
but not like all the way down paths, just like poking himself around.
Yeah. Craig, can you make a perception check?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Not today.
No, it's going to be really bad when we get into battle and it just goes terribly, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you hear the telltale sounds of teleportation echoing somewhere in these caves.
Oh, that's not good. Everybody, somebody is currently teleporting inside the,
Like someone has cast the teleportation spell or teleportation circle.
Yes, somebody's teleporting in the maze. I don't know where, I don't know how far, but, and I don't know who, but somebody is definitely teleporting.
Do you know why?
Well, I'm guessing someone is moving around without wanting to have to go in a straight line. No, I don't know why. I just can hear the sound of teleportation.
They probably do not take kindly to intruders within their labyrinth.
I know I certainly wouldn't.
Then
Not that I have a labyrinth or any secret traps inside of my tower, but
we'd be more expeditious with our exploration.
Double time it is, then.
Yeah. Finric, you have now recalibrated the scanner to search for undead.
No.
Jobs.
Subject. And
Oh, it was right. My bad. Yeah. It is successful. It beeps happily. It does detect the nearest gem, which is right over here.
over there.
No,
Just
right
waiting
here.
for-
It's the one you were just at.
Oh, okay. Piece of junk.
It's still the closest one.
Well, I guess we should press forward.
No, if I was just being smart about this, I would
Onward.
put down notes on the maze.
It's a good thing you're not.
All right. Which path do you want to go down?
Roast them.
Do we want to go short straw, straight ahead from where Finnick is, going north?
Why the heck not, you know?
I trust you.
Alrighty, let's go.
Okay. So you continue onward. You find another dead end, but you have a whole system now. And I think that's 60 feet. Yeah. So I'll just go to the next intersection. And you, Fenric, can tell there's a gem right over here. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was pointing and you couldn't see what I was
Christ.
pointing at. That's my bad.
I thought I wasn't zoomed out enough for a second, so I was like,
No, yeah. Here was the nearest one. Now the nearest one is here.
Alright, we got another one over here, guys.
Oh, also, Eric, you can take away that 30-foot
Oh, yeah.
thing. Yeah.
So you continue on and find a loop. The nearest gem is this way. Sorry, this is... Imagine you're going to go down this path.
You know us too well.
So we haven't taken the wrong path to getting to...
We don't know that.
Yes, if you continue to follow, you go in a circle around it
Scenic route.
and eventually find the gem.
You all want me to do my ritual again, or does someone else want to take this one?
Yeah, is it the same checks?
Yeah, it's the same checks.
Gem look any different?
It
We're sure
looks
you do this all
same.
the time in the tower.
Yeah. Don't trust Craig. In this instance.
Okay. So yeah, you Oops. Where is it? There it is. You do the thing. You do this little ritual to activate it. The ambient magic in the air begins to rise again. And Finric, you are something orange and translucent appears out of the wall and is going to attack you. It's going to make 2 psychic strikes.
Yeah, the first one hits.
Okay. So you take 12 psychic damage, and then you are engulfed in this translucent flame, which does not hit, I think.
Can we see this?
Yes, this figure, lean, muscular, and oops, I just clicked the wrong button. Lean, muscular, has 4 extra limbs coming out of his shoulders that are orange and translucent.
Oh, Eric, that does hit. I don't have my
Oh, okay.
yeah, I have another thing that the personal force field. I don't have it up.
Okay. It looks like it didn't roll damage to me.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Okay.
Can't even like hover over it. It's not. Yeah, it's not giving me any.
Okay, that's strange. I'll just see what it's supposed to do. It could be that I just had to come back into Roll20 as taking some time to load everything.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Thanks, Roll20.
Try it again. There we go.
Oof.
So you were engulfed in this psychic flame. You take 25 damage and make a wisdom saving throw. Awesome. You pass, and as you do so, it retreats into the wall. You can make an attack of opportunity, but you will have disadvantage due to it being partially in the wall.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. And I don't know how effective this will be, but I'll try and trip it too.
Okay, yeah.
The 14.
14 does not hit.
Okay.
All right. That's it for now.
Well, you think you guys see that?
I saw it. Do I recognize it?
Yes, it has on this like wooden mask-like thing. You would know this to be Kolias, the dead guy.
Oh, Eric, is that undead?
Technically, I don't know.
It would be only because it would be +4 to my attack if it is.
Okay. It is a spirit. He is dead. It's probably undead.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure. Okay, that hits. An 18 hits.
Okay, and it's also a trip attack, so it has to make a strength save. I don't know
Okay.
how like it is for ghosts to make a strength save, but
I will make a strength save. 13.
that's a fail.
Okay.
So it's proned. in the wall.
Okay. It is immune to prone. I just saw that. So.
All right. Well, let me
Yeah.
just do damage.
Yeah. So you hit it as it goes through. Your spikes dig into the wall.
A total of 18 damage.
All right. 18 is good.
Have we seen Kolias before?
No, Coleus was dead before you got here. Got to the West Marches.
Cool. Anyways.
Yeah. So yeah, Coleus came, attacked you, went back into the wall. Is a ghost of some sort.
Looks like he doesn't want us either in here or messing with the gems.
Probably both.
That would be our vote.
Okay.
Shall we continue looking for gems to mess with then?
Sounds like a plan.
I think we have to anyways.
Okay. All right, I have to reveal the map. Oop, that is dark.
Fenric has been banished.
Sorry.
Wait, this wasn't. Was this a? This wasn't a dead end before, was it?
It's a dead end now.
Crap.
Well, it was a big loop, so we could go up the right side again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Trying to put some ground between us and the Gemmy Stone.
Right. Oh.
I'm not sure if it went up this far the last time we were here. Did it?
You couldn't
we
see that far.
We took this left turn.
Yeah.
Behind you.
And 60 feet dark vision only goes 60 feet.
60 feet, 60 feet.
Correct. Oops.
Is the radar scanner, whatever it is, picking anything up?
Yes, it is picking up something here.
Fenric's going to take the opportunity to activate his personal force field.
Okay.
Good call.
Oops.
I think he's going to overclock it, so I'm just going to spend all 3 charges right away.
Okay.
How
What does
long
that
last?
do?
Oh, it's only 10 minutes. Never mind. I'm just going to use 1 charge, and that lasts 8 hours. So the personal force field, if I overclock it, does what it normally does, which is give me +2 to AC. And if I overclock it, it also deals damage if anyone attacks. But
Okay.
it only lasts 10 minutes if I do it.
Right. Cool. Sorry. I've got a lot of moving parts that you can't see.
You mean a lot of moving walls?
Yes, walls and enemies. Doff, I want you to make a dexterity save.
Yeah, you would. Is this, he says optimistically, a magical effect or spell?
It is a magical effect. Also, it's DC 16.
All right, so we'll roll with advantage. Roll to the Archmagus.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Awesome. You see a wall start to come out, or like a stone protrusion start to come out of the wall. You can pick if you want to be in front of it or behind it.
Am I the last person?
No.
Oh, it's me and company.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be behind it.
Okay. So, a wall appears between you and Craig. What do you do?
Look through my spell list to see if I have anything to deal with this.
Anyone got melts into stone or something?
I have another dimension door, but I'm not like. I'm talking to Fenric. I'm not like super excited to use it because I'm sure this is going to happen again.
Company. Behind you.
I can't be surprised.
You can't be surprised. So you hear and react to a woman made of earth meld out of the stone as she raises a dagger at you. This glass dagger. Would you like to do anything in response to this woman coming out of the wall?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a swing at her.
Okay. Go for it.
All right. Company is going to tighten their grip on Pale Moon here. Wind up, two-hand.
That hits. And I think a 12 does not hit you.
It certainly does not.
Excellent.
Well, she takes a whopping 8 slashing damage.
Okay. Every bit helps. And then she is going to meld through the wall. You can make a attack of opportunity at disadvantage if you'd like.
It would be my greatest pleasure.
Okay, go for it. A 13 does not hit.
That could have been really good.
Oh, the 28.
Yeah.
Next time.
Next time. All right. What do y'all do?
I just kind of turn to look at Top like, so anyways, there's another one of the wall things.
Did Doftop, was Doft, I know he Koraglyn appeared into the wall. Did she come out of the wall? Did Doftop see her?
Yeah, she came like melding out of the wall, attacked company,
Right.
got hit herself, and then melded back into it.
I think we should even be more expeditious. I am not a fan of this place.
We don't like it either. Do you want to shout again to alert the others of our location?
I mean, I always appreciate Mr. Craig's teleports, but it takes a lot out of any magic user. I think we.
No, not for that reason. Just to locate how far they are from us.
Can you do that?
Company shrugs.
Yeah, sure. So Doftoff prepares a cupped call once again right at the stone wall and says, Hey, guys! Another wall crawly gave us a big old slash. But company fought it off. How y'all doing? Does this travel throughout the hallways to them?
Yes. So it echoes through the hallway. You guys do hear this behind you. However, you also hear something else. A deep woman's voice calls back and says, Dovtov, is that you? You've heard it once before.
Deep woman's Scottish voice. I am the one they call Doftoff. Lord Doftoff Brimble Brimble.
Okay, there isn't a response.
Can I do a remembrance check on placing the voice?
Yeah. Make an intelligence, we'll say DC 12.
That's a tall task for he of simple mind. Hey, rolling nat 19s here.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you remember this woman was the magic item salesman that was with that French guy, Lord Ravana.
The other halfling, right?
Yeah, this is that halfling girl.
Okay.
Halfling woman.
What's her name? Aishif?
Aishith.
Aishith, it is I. Come to my voice.
So, Finrick, should we go to them or should we have them come to us?
I don't even know if we can get back to them. We can try though. Might just throw us off further in this maze.
The passing thought of company reminds you that you know where we are, we don't know where you are.
You do know where the gem is. Right there.
Stay there. We're coming to you. I shout back.
Doftoff says, all right, we might explore a little bit.
No, what part of stay there do you... Just stay.
Doftoff, it's one of these, we're not going to stay to company. Sure. And then rounds the corner and takes a look, see if anything's changed.
Looks the same?
Fenric, let's go. Let's go.
All right, are we going after him?
We should.
Well, let's try and get back to him.
Yeah, you know.
Got a dead end here, Greg.
Yes, I can see that. Let's try going back up. Maybe we can loop around that way.
Oh, thank God. We totally stayed put. This is where you left us.
The small one is not lying. We can justify that.
This place is changing a lot more than I suspected it did.
I'm going to go activate the crystal. And I start walking back down to the crystal room.
Eric, you jerk.
Son of a...
You didn't immediately get back together.
I thought we were having this touching reunion on the fly.
Yeah. You say, oh, thank God, you're there. And then the wall closes.
Wall did close.
All right, Craig, you go to deal with this. Have at it.
Duff calls out, Fenric, go help Craig. He's lost on his own.
Oh boy, I'm going to use inspiration.
So, Fenric, as you start to go, this spirit of a man gets in your way. And
Kick his shit in, Fenric.
You can... Yeah, like... It's not like surprising he gets to attack you and then leaves. It's now you can each take a turn and then he'll try and leave.
Okay.
But he's going to attack and then you can attack.
Yeah, both of those hit. And that hits you.
Okay. So you take a good chunk of psychic damage.
31.
Oof.
31. Crake, you hear the sounds of crackling fire, and notice that your ritual fails.
Great.
Dovtoff and company, what would you like to do?
Don't got a lot of options. Might as well follow the path we have.
Yeah. But we can't see. Does the wall, when it, like, we saw that one right in front, like literally right in front of us.
Yes.
The wall shifted.
The
Does
wall
it make a lot of
shifted.
noise? Does it make noise?
Yes, it makes noise.
Okay, as we progress down this hallway, can we hear, like, specifically at this intersection? Can we hear any arrows the same color as the walls? Can we hear any noise like that from over in this direction?
Not currently.
Okay. Yeah, let's just let's keep going down. Never split the party, right?
I think at this point we are sufficiently separated enough that it makes sense to go into turns. So I'm gonna do that.
Wow, that's an initiative.
Got that sweet +5 thanks to alert.
I'm just gonna move Dovtoff up so that you can go at the same time. Oh, right. I have to reveal stuff.
They both rolled 17s. 3 17 rolls on the initiative.
So yeah, you can
6.
continue to the next intersection.
4 17 rolls. I rolled 17 as well.
It's a hot number.
Is this the intersection you're referring to, or are you talking about the bend?
Huh?
Like, is it okay to travel this far? Because I know you said you're revealing up to the intersection, but
I don't know. I don't know how far you can move. I just thought it'd be easier if I reveal up to the intersection.
That's 95 feet from
Right.
where company was.
Right.
how do y'all do that with the
Right click.
thing?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, company's not sprinting, but they moved their whole 60 feet.
Yeah, you'll dash.
Actually, wait. Doftov can't go as fast.
Good.
Annie?
Yep.
Okay.
Anything else company is going to do in his turn?
Not yet.
Their turn. Okay. Doftov will give a little toot toot to his eagle whistle and begin levitating off the floor and rush a surge of gusty movement propels him forward 50 feet, knowing that there are enemies afoot and present. He reaches out tentatively and touches pale moon over a what lake? Pale moon over something like
Calm Lake.
Calm Lake, and kind of gives a gentle grasp of its like fingers around its broadside, not damaging his hand, obviously, and casts holy weapon. There it is.
Nice. Yeah. Pale moon glows with this bright blue light, ruining your dark vision, but giving you a way to see. Also, making it holy and whatnot.
Yeah, that too.
It was kind of holy to begin with. Now it's really holy.
Yeah.
Super
Double
holy.
holy. All right. So Coleus already did his thing, so I'm not gonna have him do it again.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's a bonus action?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Why don't I? I'm just gonna dash.
Okay.
You can go to the next turn though.
Okay. Crake,
'Cause I'm not gonna go that far.
you hear this fire behind you somewhere, and know that your ritual failed, but you can easily do another one.
Another Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that just an action, or would that be my whole turn?
It's just an action. All right. That works.
Great. And then I'm going to 25, move out into the intersection.
Okay. You see Kolias before you, between you and Finric. Finric, it is your turn.
Okay, yeah. Finric's gonna do what Finric does. It's gonna cast Hunter's Mark on Kolias.
Okay. Mark him.
And gonna make a couple strikes with wound.
Sounds good. That hits.
Okay, it's 12 plus 4 for the favored enemy damage. So
Okay.
And then 1 for Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And again with wound.
That hits.
And that's 18 plus 4 is 22.
22. Coleus, the spirit, is bloodied.
And yeah, I think that'll do it for now. Yeah, I don't want to move. That's fine.
Okay. Company, it is your turn.
Just to be clear, if Toft's using his eagle whistle, can he move more than 50 feet?
Yes.
It's ups my movement to 50 flying feet, or double my walking speed, or my movement speed, which is 25, and can dash.
Got it. All right. Well, company can only dash to this intersection, so...
Toff ain't leaving you behind. Don't worry about it.
That's how far they're going.
Okay. Toff.
So, that was 50 feet, right? Can we see what's up there?
Oh, right. Any moving parts?
Yeah. I'll dash again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I guess my question is, as we're moving along, do we hear the sounds of a scuffle or nothing?
You hear the sounds of a scuffle, you hear the sounds of shifting stone, and you hear the sounds of frantic footsteps. And also, behind you, the melding of stone. As Koraglyn is going to attempt to attack you, company, yet again.
Company like wheels out of the way as soon as the sound of like just that.
Yeah, this like shale on shale sound. She misses
Both times.
both times. And she does not retreat because she does not have the surprise. You do feel a lethargy come over you. And at the start of your turn, if you are within 5 feet of her, your movement speed is reduced by 20 feet.
Woof. I guess the better question is she fully in the wall?
No,
like-
she is partially in the wall.
But enough that I don't have disadvantage.
Yeah. She has, I think, +2 to AC due to partial cover. But you don't have disadvantage. You can hit her normally.
Music to my ears.
Coleus is going to take his turn. He seems to be regenerating some of his spiritual essence, making him no longer bloodied. He's going to make a spirit strike against Finric twice.
Yep, both of those hit.
Okay.
Gotta get
What
the
is that?
Finric before he fucking dies.
You're bloodied, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay. I think it makes sense to stay here. We're gonna make a psychic flame attack, which does not hit. Alright, Crake, you see your good friend Finric getting mauled by this multi-armed spirit man. What do you do?
Alright. I am going to look, and this, he is undead, correct?
Yes, he is undead.
Alright, I'm going to look right at him and infuse my magic into my voice and say, Kolias, you will obey me. And I'm going to use my class feature, Command Undead.
Okay.
He has to make a charisma saving throw. If he is he intelligent?
He is intelligent.
He has advantage on it. Charisma DC 18.
Okay. Advantage on a charisma save. He fails.
Excellent. So if he has an intelligence of 12 or higher, then at the end of the hour he can try it again. But until then, he is now he is friendly to me and obeys my commands.
Okay. So what was your command? Heed my word or something?
Yeah, obey me.
Okay. Obey me. And yeah, he, relaxes. His fists open up. He's no longer in a fighting stance.
All right, and I will move up here, and I'll just be like, Fenric is a friend. Do not attack him.
Okay.
That's my turn.
He nods. Fenric, it is your turn.
Okay. Yeah, Fenric, seeing what's going on here, is gonna heal up a little bit.
Okay.
So I have a potion of healing that I'm gonna use. It's
Okay.
2d2.
What? Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I was just waiting.
Oh no, my bad.
That's fine.
Then I have the Healer's Hope necklace, which lets me roll an extra d6
Okay.
for 6
Wow.
total.
Okay. You heal up 6, which is better than 0. Any movement?
Yeah.
I forgot to reveal
I'm gonna
that.
try and move down here, and to say, Crick, we've got to find him.
Right.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Company, it is your turn. You start your turn, and the lethargy just magnifies. Your speed is reduced to 10 feet.
I see. So you said I could hear the sounds of a scuffle. Did I hear Craig's booming voice through the corridors, or
You did.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to, with my free action, look at Doftov and say, we would recommend covering your ears. And I'm going to cast Thunderstep.
Okay.
So a Constitution saving throw, which is my spell save DC, I guess, or take that much thunder damage, I think.
Nope.
What's
It's you have to click it. Click Thunderstep.
no? Yeah, it's an attack. It's not an attack.
No, it's an attack. It's a teleportation with an attack.
It's not an attack. It deals damage, but it's not an attack roll. That's the
Right,
attack.
sorry. It's a save
Right.
that you have to pass. I don't know why 12 pops up. I think I have it wrong.
I think so too. Try again. Actually, wait. Yeah, that should be good.
Got it.
I don't get why it's rolling, though.
Yeah.
Let
You
me
know
check
what?
your character sheet.
I've changed the output to spell card, but it's still an attack, so I don't know how to do that.
Let's see. Oh. Spell attack. I put it to none. Now it should work. But now the description.
What? Why is it throwing holy weapon?
What?
I'm so confused. For some reason, it's tacking holy weapon on there because I have that turned on for
Well, that's
when
why.
I make melee. Right, for when I make melee attacks, but I just,
It doesn't know the
Anyways.
difference between melee and non-melee attacks.
I don't know why it's saying that the DC is 11 because my spell save DC is 15
Spellcasting ability is set as none.
There we go. All right.
All right.
Can we use the 21 thunder damage?
Yes.
Bless.
Yeah.
All right.
We just use the
So-
DC 15, so Koraglyn must make a con save. 15, so she takes half.
Half.
Yep.
Okay, so she takes 10 damage.
And company appears right next to Doftoff.
Okay. Doftoff, it is
And
your
then-
turn. Oh, sorry.
Oh, and then
Wait.
proceeds to continue booking it down the corridor.
Okay, yeah. Go for it.
Fuck. Company wheels back around as soon as they realize that they've run into a dead end. It stands back next to Doftoff, like, not this way.
Cool. Doftoff, it is your turn.
Yeah, it is. All right. Oh. This area over here on the left looks the way it normally does. Nothing's
Yep.
changed.
Nothing has
Okay.
changed.
Can I see Koraglyn?
Yes, you can. She is just inside the wall. So, like, she's partially out, partially in.
Okay. She was like, is she like made of tree?
She's stone. The picture makes her look like she's a tree because I used a dryad.
Okay, that makes sense.
But she is of autumn, not spring.
Right.
Like a
Couldn't find
sculpture
a
of a
good
dryad.
stone woman, so I used a wood woman.
What about like a sculpted dryad?
Okay. Yeah. So Doftoff's gonna run on down. Now that he can see her,
Okay.
and look at the spell list one more time, and then end up. Oh. Casting Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
And he's going to do it again because of Halfling Lucky.
Oh, nice.
Roll a 4.
That
But
hits.
better than 1.
Yeah. So you hit for 15 radiant damage.
Plus another 8 on top of it for Blessed Strike.
Nice.
The next target, the next time the targeted is attacked before the end of my turn, it has advantage. The attack has advantage on it.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
And yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna. Where was I? There. Can I still see company from here?
Yes.
Corner to corner.
Corner to corner.
Okay. And you can definitely see the glow from the sword. Yeah, that's honestly, that's not an optimized turn, but let's just keep it going.
Okay. Koroglin is, let's see. Yeah, she is going to rush out of the wall and attempt to cast a spell on you.
Always try.
So she's got to make a touch attack, I think.
No, it's just a wisdom save.
Okay.
There's no attack on the touch. Having cast this spell a handful of times myself.
Right. Oops. It needs to be... Let's try that again. Yeah.
DC 16. This is, I would assume, a spell or magical
Yes,
effect.
this is a spell or magical effect. All right, yeah. So she, reaches out, casts this lethargy on you, but you manage to shake it off. And that is going to be her turn.
We don't particularly want to hurt you. Please and thank you.
Coleus is doing as he is told by Craig. So I'm actually going to put him after Craig.
All right.
So Craig, it's your turn.
I'm going to move forward and just tell Kolias, follow and protect us from any attacks. I'm only going to move 30 feet before I activate my ring of spell storing and cast life transference.
Okay.
So I take 15 points of damage.
Right.
And Finric, you get 30 points of hit points.
That's amazing.
Nice. And I believe the Healer's Hope necklace does something when you are healed.
Yep. Adds a d6.
Awesome.
All right.
That's awesome. So that's 36 hit points back.
That's the only one you get.
And Coleus will follow. Anything else you'd like to do?
That was my action movement, and
Okay.
yeah, no, I'm good.
All right, Finric, it is your turn.
Also, Finric, you're no longer bloody.
So there's no if you damage this creature claws to command undead, he's just thralled by you until he gets the chance to make another save.
Correct. In an hour.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, so Cure Wounds at second level doesn't do a whole lot. And then d6. So another 12.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my short range teleporter to teleport here.
Okay.
That action. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement going down.
Okay.
To right there.
Sweet. Company, your speed is now 30 feet. And the next attack on Koraglin has advantage.
Is that melee or just any attack?
I think it's any.
Any attack.
Bummer.
We can go right up to her.
30 feet to be adjacent.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Company is going to get up in her face, just two-hand grip the pale moon and take a big old hefty swing at her.
Okay. That hits.
Boy, I would hope so. Damn it. I was going to... Nah, it's not worth it. I was going to use Hexblade's Curse, but I realized I can't throw my bonus action in between attacks. That even would have crit, too. Damn. Alright, anyways.
Okay.
She takes a sum total of 17 radiant slashing damage.
All right. She's bloodied.
And I just got to scroll up a little bit for this.
Mm-hmm.
Where was it? Okay, never mind. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Doftoff, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't you a cleric? Don't you have like counter undead measures?
I can send her away unless she's a CR4 or less, which is possible.
Odds are props not.
Prob's not. It's just like 1v2ing us. Yeah, I think Doftoff is... Ah, shit. Hang on a second. All right, okay. Yeah, sure. Doftoff is gonna attack a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And then for 14 damage.
Alrighty.
And then is going to Toll the Dead. That sonorous bell at this point would echo deafeningly amidst these hell halls.
Hell halls. All right. So 19. Oh, I have to make a save.
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
I don't know why it keeps adding that. It fails.
Wow. Yeah.
You did this.
I did this. I know. I'm aware. So 19 damage?
19 necrotic damage, yeah.
Very nice. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm going to kick it with my good buddy Company.
Okay.
Andy does a fun little dance.
Halfling jig.
So she's going
cannot
to
dance well. He is a terrible dancer.
disengage and move through the wall. Away from you. Crake, it is your turn.
Can you show up the point?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
All right, that's my movement. So I'm just sprinting.
Okay. Kolias is going to follow. And Finric, it is your turn.
Okay, yeah. Gonna do the same thing I did last turn. I'm gonna make a short teleport here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use my action to dash. That's half. And then I'm going to move another 30 feet down.
Okay. Oops. I did the wrong thing. Okay. Company, I believe it is your turn.
Well, since the immediate threat is gone, and I guess probably the din of battle has stopped for a moment, do I hear any footsteps approaching us?
Yes, you hear echoing footsteps from back the way you came.
This way.
Yes.
I'm going to look over at Doftov and be like, let's meet them in the middle.
Solemn nod as Doftov looks at the wall and shakes his head.
And if I can see where I'm going.
Oh, sorry. God damn it. The reveal tool is annoying enough to click or not be able to click easily.
All right. That's with the dash. That's how far company makes it.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right, Doftov.
Doftov takes to the skies
Okay.
and jets down this hallway. Unless you're going to stop me midway.
Well,
Yeah.
make a dex save.
Okay. Yeah. Magical effect?
Yes, it is a magical effect. All right, you pass as... Oops. A wall forms behind you as you fly towards your buddies.
Can I, like, is it spiritual weapon? Can I, like, recall this through walls? Or is it now fucked?
I'll say...
Not, like, use through walls, but just, like, pull it the 20 feet that I can pull it with a bonus action to me, but not actually controlling it.
Yeah?
It's up to you.
I don't know.
No, we could leave behind. That's fine.
Okay.
It's just a second level spell slot.
Yeah.
Gucci.
Okay. And with that, the immediate combat is over. Though the enemies are still around. Crake rounds the corner, followed closely by Kolias, who is not in a fighting stance.
Yes, before you two attack him, I am currently in control of him. He will do what I do for the next hour or so, at which point he's going to try and break free again.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he could convince Koraglyn to stop attacking us and shifting the maze?
Corliss, can you find Koraglyn and bring here and try to convince her to bring her here to talk to us peacefully without any kind of combat?
He nods and heads off through the walls.
Thank you. I call out to him.
I have an idea. In case that they're not in control of the shifting walls and all of that, and it's something else at play. I have something I could try, but everybody's going to need to stay real close. So let's exhaust this option first, and then address this should we need to.
I think we lost company.
We did.
Discord and Eric. No, that's a different. No,
What?
I was in another Discord and I looked at the
the
audio chat, and there were 3 people in it. And I'm like, Eric's not there. Oh wait, no, these are different people entirely.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you doing?
Waiting.
Waiting for Ed.
Oh, okay.
He just dropped out of Discord, and I do not see him. His video.
Right. I think his computer must have died.
I sent him a text message, so we'll see when he responds.
Ba-ding.
Hello.
Ah,
Nothing quite like, for some godforsaken reason, the internet adapter on my desktop just shitting its pants.
Love it.
Yeah.
So that's restarting. And now we're on my laptop. So here we go.
Okay.
What I miss.
nothing.
Doftop has a backup plan. Kolias is going to, under thrall of Craig, try to convince Koraglyn to not attack us and to stop the walls.
Because you see, necromancy is useful.
All right. So while that's happening, what do you do?
I say we get everyone together so this does not happen again. We do not get split again.
Well, here's the thing.
Looking at you, company, who's 30 feet from the rest of everyone else. There you go.
Yeah, sorry, I was literally offline for a minute there.
No excuses.
So I think this is happening. I mean, it's happening no matter proximity. It's just like dropping in the middle of us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Again, have a plan, but it requires. So Doftop lays out his plan. I know of a magic, a very powerful, faith-based magic that can stop other magics. Sorry, Craig. While you're within a couple arms lengths of me, you're safe from all magics from coming into the area. And as my robes imbued me with the strength to dodge a couple of these silly stones coming out of the walls, it tells me that they are magical.
Our arms or your arms?
Fair. Your arms, I would say, give or take 10 feet. 10 human feet.
Okay.
So this would
It's basically, I'm proposing to cast anti-magic field.
That'd save us from getting split up, but make it a little bit harder to find the gems.
It will
as well
also.
as
Sorry.
as well as rendering me completely combat ineffective.
I mean, you could just step outside of it. It's not it doesn't hold you, it doesn't bind you within the field.
But then if I step into the back of it and try to cast a spell through, it wouldn't work.
I'm saying this is a plan to keep us together. I didn't say it was a great plan. I said it was a backup option. This is why I couched it.
But you know, wait and see what the ghosts say, I guess.
Should we just move on? They can find us, right? They can move through the walls.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay. You head off. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Which way shall you go?
What's down these passageways?
What's behind door number 1?
Oops.
Well, Jim, we got a brand new ghost.
Boy, howdy, do I hope not.
Oh god, it's the Monty Hall problem.
Always change.
All right.
Say, Finric, where's the nearest magical thingy?
I was just going to ask, is my
Oh.
scanner picking gems?
Yes, it is. Picking up one right here.
I'm getting a ping to the southwest.
Lead on then.
Okay. I'll just move you along to the next intersection.
I'm gonna double back and check this route.
Okay. You're sure you want to double back?
I'll stay with the group.
You can do whatever you want. I just want to make sure.
No, I'll double back. I'll tell people I'm doubling back. I'm just gonna double back and check.
Group double back.
Yeah, we're not going to leave each other just in case.
All right, hold on. Well, I'm going to unreveal the thing that you were going to see. And start revealing the thing that you are going to see.
Shit.
Uh,
We're moving to like the middle of the map now.
And you can tell the gem is right here. The nearest one.
I hate labyrinths.
They are frustrating.
Hey, here's something that Craig could have done with, the maze ghost is lead us to the gems.
I think that right now, not getting attacked is better than.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Doftoff and I, we had it.
Until it ran away.
Yeah, minor detail. But this close. Next time, swing on sight. No questions
I
asked.
saw it, Eric.
You saw what?
Yeah, you know what.
Sneaky.
I actually didn't see. My character she's blocking a lot of stuff right now.
Well, if it isn't our two good buddies.
So, yeah, you come into this room.
They big.
These are statues of them embracing, like holding each other. Though it looks like at one point these were not statues. Like flesh to stone has been cast upon them. Now, technically, one of them was already stone, but you know.
Can I make
Fleshy
a
stone to real stone.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I could turn them back from stone to real people?
Yes. Make an Arcana check.
19.
You
Spell magic.
can, but you know that you would turn them from statues into corpses because they are dead.
Well, I mean, not for me, but
Right. You could raise the bodies as undead. But you could not, like, they're not people anymore. They're dead.
so I think this is the middle of the labyrinth. So we have to activate this one last. So we have 6 more to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's get moving.
Doff, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
A spell of magical effect?
It is a spell or magical effect. Okay, you pass.
Okay. Do I sense anything about what happened or what I fought off?
No.
Okay.
All right. Which way do you want to go? Left or right?
You want to head? I was thinking about heading south.
Okay.
Is there anything there
Oh,
on the right side?
sorry. No. It's a dead end.
For now.
Correct.
There's something there.
Yep. Finrick, take 29 damage.
It's fucking
What?
Sentinel.
It's a rock, Sasha.
And then it runs back down this corner. Oops.
Could you tell if it was undead or not?
I don't think you could. Okay, so you just take 14 damage. All right, what do you do?
Rock Sashas aren't naturally undead, right? barring extenuating circumstances.
No, they're usually fiends.
Wait, your sword lets you detect. Yeah.
Ah. That is interesting.
Direction. Through that wall.
Somewhere over that way.
The nearest fiend is that way.
I kind of like look up the group at at everybody, and I'm like, well, we have good news and worse news. Which would you like first?
Always the good news last, so the worst news first.
There's more than one fiend, and
Our
it's close
luck.
by.
And
On the
what's
bright
the-
side, the other fiend that just tried to kill Finric is further away. So anyways, we should keep going.
All right, guys. Which way are we going?
If we go to the left, we will encounter a fiend.
To be fair, if we go to the right, we will also encounter a fiend.
Depends where you go if you go to the right.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it was a terrible roll. I literally rolled a 2 2s and a 1 on 3d8s. But you rolled a 5, so that's at least something.
Mm-hmm.
All right, taking a right then.
Uh,
Ah, it failed.
Woo!
Return fire.
Wait, where is this?
All the way at the end of the hallway.
I was right.
On the right.
Okay.
Can I, like, can I, can we do something just like, such that Finra can be alert? Is there any way he could just,
He can ready an action.
walk around with your phase rifle drawn or something?
Yeah, no, that was what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna pull my phase rifle out and just ready to attack if I see the Rakshasa or
Okay.
another creature that's not Kolias or Koraglin.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what the Rakshasa has been doing, is readying an attack to hit you.
Smart guy.
I will also ready a guiding bolt.
I don't
Okay.
have to ready anything. I just have to use my reaction when I see it.
And my sword.
Everybody can ready in action.
Yeah.
Ready in action is just like I will do this upon trigger.
Nah,
Yeah.
company's going to take a swing at the first thing that isn't the ghost that's on our side, which, keep in mind, company hasn't seen. Except
Oh.
once.
You now detect a gem right here.
Gem.
Northwest, guys. Sorry, northeast.
Lead
Oops.
the way.
Oops.
Where is the nearest fiend?
The nearest fiend to you is here.
Still? Alright, fair enough, I guess. I don't need to share that. That's not useful information.
Right. All right. Oops. Oops. I really hate the lighting tool. Although, as you pass by, you do see the Rakshasa again and get to make an attack.
Counterstop.
Okay, so yeah, it casts Firebolt. It is counterspelled. Finric, you want to shoot it with your phaser.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, it's... Yeah, that's just that. Sorry, I have paper underneath the... That's just a 10.
Okay. Okay.
Should I have this aura around me?
What aura?
Is that just me? Do I just see the... It looks like there's a highlighted box around my character.
I do not see that.
I do not see
Neither
that.
do I.
Weird.
Huh.
I think that's something to do with the initiative.
I think so too.
It got fixed.
That's not the name.
Wow, like last time we were all rolling 17s, and now it's all just draft.
My initiative rolls are with advantage too.
God damn it, that's supposed to be question marks.
Womp, womp, womp.
Okay, well, there's a succubus nearby.
It was question marks on the
It was
in the feed.
question marks for us.
No,
Just
but
not
in
in
the
turn order.
turn order, it is not question marks.
Well,
Pretend like you didn't see it.
Nah, you saw it.
I won't pretend.
Well, it's going to make an intelligence check. Cool. That's its turn. Company, it's your turn.
You got my held action guiding bolt damage, yeah?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I rolled a 28, and it was 14 radiant plus 4, so 18 radiant damage.
All right, sweet.
And the next attack against it has advantage.
Whew, that's good news. Company's going to try to rush this thing.
Nice.
And because this is against a fiend, I can use Pale Moon's special thing, which adds 2d6 additional radiant damage to the
Nice.
attack.
Go for it.
Does a boy howdy do I hope that hits.
15 does not hit.
Fuck. Well,
Do you have inspiration?
I do. I just don't know if this is worth using an inspiration on, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Up
Just
to you.
No, because this could definitely save my life. I'll accept the fact that I missed this swing.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, because the only thing I'd want to do is in action. So, no.
Okay. Great. It's your turn.
I'm going to take a step up here. Do I see anything?
Nothing specific.
Then I'm just going to prepare to cast Acid Arrow whenever I see an enemy.
Okay. Fenric.
Okay. Gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark the Rakshasa,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make a couple of phase rifle attacks, shooting around company.
Right.
Don't worry, they duck out of the way.
I got a 23.
That hits.
That's 20 damage.
20 damage is good.
23 again.
That hits.
For another 16.
16 is also good.
And I will move one step back.
Okay. Surprisingly, this thing is actually bloodied already. And it is its turn. Alright, so it is going to make a claw attack against company. Another claw attack against company.
So the second one definitely hits.
Okay, it's going to do 7 damage.
Shout out to Doftoff's big ol' pool of temp hit points.
Yeah, I ate through Fenrix pretty quickly.
Yeah, but that was fighting like a ghost monk. It's a little
Sure.
different.
And it is going to retreat, allowing you to make a attack of opportunity if you wish.
Oh, you know I would love to. Question though. No, I still wouldn't have advantage because it's only the first attack that goes for it, not the first
The
attack.
next
that
attack
hits.
roll. Yeah,
Right.
I looked that up too. I was like, no. Well,
How about
does
now?
hit. Alright.
There we go. Radiant.
It takes 35 damage.
Okay.
We love Holy Weapon plus Pale Moon versus Fiends.
Yeah. Hot damn.
Also, I rolled max damage on the two-handed swing there.
Nice.
Also, this isn't me just realizing I have Thirsting Blade.
Right.
Fuck.
Doftoff.
Can company see around the corner? Do we know what disappeared up there?
Yes, you can tell. You can see that. And it did go around this corner.
Pursuit. I need to roll wisdom save again. I just forget. On the one chance.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
good. But if I roll a 1 on it, I get to re-roll it because of lucky. So I'd have to roll 2 ones.
What
For
are
this
these
1 to
saves
400.
against?
My belt. It can control me.
His belt
Sick.
gives him dwarvish abilities, but it comes with the drawback of dwarvish bloodlust. Or battle lust, not bloodlust.
Yeah.
They like fighting because they're short Klingons, sort of.
For right now, flutters up there, waits to see what he
Damn it.
sees.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
And a little bit further. Hey, what's up?
Yeah. Couldn't run
All
very
right.
far.
Yeah, let's Doftoff, like from like the emblem on his shield, the sigil of the hound's head will glow, and the glow will kind of channel through his body as he kind of channels it across his chest and through to his other arm, his free hand, which he holds out, and this grayish like necrotic blighting energy just projects right at the Rakshasa, and he casts Blight, which is a Constitution save.
What spell level?
4.
Okay. You surprise the Rakshasa with your agility and speed, being a halfling, and cast this spell at it, which it deflects. It takes no damage.
Toph looks at his hand and the back of the Rakshasa. And
it gives you this
a plaintive
toothy
shrug.
smile.
How nice are his teeth?
Pretty good. They're well kept.
Right? Good for him.
That's it?
Yeah. I mean, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You detect magic isn't still on, is it?
No, it is not.
Okay. Company.
I'm almost shocked that this Rakshasa is still alive. Company's gonna rush this thing
Okay.
and take a big ol' swing.
Mm-hmm.
Try to give him the big hit.
That
Just gonna-
hits.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, and since this Rakshasa likes to run away, I fuck. I thought I had Booming Blade. I take it back. Anyways. No, I'm gonna give him the big hit.
Okay.
30 damage.
30 damage? Holy shit.
18
yeah.
radiant, 12 slashing.
Yeah, so you chase after this Rakshasa. Dovtov, you cast Blight against it, which it, backhands arrogantly and smiles back at you, only to be rushed and stabbed through the heart by the holy weapon that you have imbued with Uragalin's power. And it looks in shock and then turns to ash. He dead.
Good.
And I helped.
Mm-hmm.
Company kind of like, I feel like the Rakshasa's ash would just kind of like around the sword, and Company kind of like draws it back and looks at Dovtov like, thanks.
Toph nods, but keeps looking at his hand. He's perturbed.
Eric,
Mm-hmm.
where's the nearest fiend?
The nearest fiend is in this direction.
Got it.
Maybe more like that direction.
All right. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
Where is the nearest gym?
This way.
I'm going to go after it.
Okay. Dovtov Company, you return to Crake and Fenric, and just so happen to learn that you have not been split up.
Well, that is a pleasant surprise.
Yes. I thought, oh, wouldn't it be interesting if I split y'all up right now? But
Thank you for now.
yeah, you did make explicit effort to prevent that. So, still here.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! You have found number 4. You pass. Oops. So, as you have come up with good ways to avoid being split up, among them convincing Koraglyn to stop, at least for the next hour, you have no other threats here, and I don't see the point of making you like go painstakingly through the maze.
What about that question mark creature?
There is a succubus.
You
She
do
is
have a
going to
demon
leave.
detect-
As in, she is going to teleport away.
She made the right call.
Yes.
Company would have put a swift end to her.
Yep.
All right. So, do you want me to make Arcana checks to?
No. You will eventually succeed, as there are no threats currently.
All right.
You do notice that as you go through the maze, one of them has already been activated. Specifically, this one. Oops. This one. This one here.
I didn't do that.
No, you did not.
Company just kind of stares with that. I mean, they don't have facial expressions really, but their eyes just bore into Craig. Like, are you really asking that question right now?
Hey, you never know. All right.
Final boss battle.
Yep. So here you're gonna have to make a DC 20 Arcana check, and that will determine what happens next.
Toff puts his hand on Craig's shoulder and says, really think about this one. And gives him guidance.
Does anyone have bless?
Bless. I don't. Does that affect skill? I mean, I do have bless, but I don't think it affects skill checks, does it?
Oh, no, sorry.
Twenty-
no, saves.
29 altogether.
Yeah, 29.
Yeah.
Good.
You fail.
So you do this ritual for the 8th time today, and feel palpably, even though your detect magic isn't on, you just feel the magical aura of the space heighten. All your hairs stand on end, like on your arms, the back of your neck, and you get like goosebumps from what's going on. And then the ritual of fear begins.
Oh, right. I forgot the crystals weren't the actual ritual.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Me too.
These were just to get the ritual started, to activate the source of power. And as it turns out, the ritual of fear is fear itself, fear of the unknown. There is no ritual of fear.
It's
We
just
were
like,
the fear the whole time.
The room shaking, everybody's hair, who has hair, is standing on end, and then just.
Yeah. You get to pick earth or fire to join with the primordial heart.
What do y'all think? I'm thinking Earth just because I want to go to the volcano later, but
That was what I was thinking.
I like Earth.
Okay.
No complaints here.
So yeah, the source of Earth, Koraglyn and her lover join with the primordial heart. Falling from each of the statues, there are these gemstones that, kind of like drift down magically towards the lot of you. And these are the heart of Coleus and the heart of Koroglin.
Can somebody say magic items?
Yes. They have a, as of yet, undetermined bonus because I came up with them just like a couple minutes before starting the session. But also, once per month, you may summon forth the named one to fight for you for 10 minutes.
One of each.
Yes, there's
One
the heart
gem
of
from each
Koroglin,
statue. Yeah.
Koroglin, and the heart of Coleus.
Right.
So each one works once. You can also use them to gain information that they would know. And they are going to have some bonus that I have not yet thought of. I should write down because I will not remember that.
So like one big, like super good active effect and then just a passive effect.
Yes.
Got it.
Are they going to be attunement items?
They will not be.
Okay. Curious.
Here's a quick question. Would one of them offer Investiture of Stone as a spell?
I don't know what that is, but possibly.
A 6th level transmutation spell that bits of rock spread across your body. You have resistance to bludge, pierce, and slash damage from non-magical attacks. You can create a small earthquake in a 15-foot radius. Creatures must succeed on a dex throw. And you can move across difficult terrain made of earth or stone without spending extra movement. You can move through solid stone or stone as if it was air and without stabilizing it. But you can't end your movement there. If you do so, you are ejected to the nearest unoccupied space. The spell ends and you are stunned until the end of your next turn.
That is dope. I love it. Yes.
6th level spell slot for transmutation. Craig could learn it if he cared.
Yeah, I think the Heart of Koroglin, you can use Investiture of Stone once per long rest.
Sick.
yeah, no, that kind of shit don't interest me.
Impress you much?
And I'll
just
come
have
up
no
with
idea
a
what
6th
Kolias's
level.
theme was.
The being easily bamboozled.
He was like a fire spirit. He did psychic fire damage.
But like monk?
Beating the shit. His specialty was beating the shit out of Fenric.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's everybody's specialty.
Once per long rest, you can kick the shit out of Fenric.
Gotta get you some good armor, bud.
Yeah, I've got to wait a couple levels, but I got a plan.
At least you guys have armor.
Major.
Laughs in Hexblade.
The only armor I got.
It's like stone is pretty cool.
I only got a mage armor and shield. Other than that, my AC is a sweet 10.
Nice. All right. What cool shit did you guys do that I can give you XP for?
We dodged getting smushed by every wall that tried to smush us. think with 2 crit deck saves in mixed in there.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, we got lost in a labyrinth for a couple hours of real time. Is that cool?
You discovered the tomb of Koraglyn and Coleus.
It's true.
That is cool.
Craig used his class ability to take control of one of the main ghosts, and that ended up solving the puzzle.
Yeah, I forgot I did that.
Was that was the debut of that ability too?
That was the debut.
Yeah.
I'm really glad it worked instead of just failing and making you look like an idiot.
Yeah, learning information about Arncard's initial test subjects for seasonal energy extraction, and that he did feel, his conscience was torn about it, but not torn enough to not do it. Or at least that's what he wrote in his notes.
Right.
Company managing to get the drop on a Rakshasa. Not really a drop, but surprise the shit out of him with a consistent 30 points of damage every time.
On this day, Company became a demon slayer, devil slayer.
Yeah.
Finric sneaking ahead, using those Darkseeing eyes with Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
Craig with the double-edged or two-pronged attack of True Seeing and Detect Magic at the same time.
Oh, guys, I forgot I had Crown of Stars active.
Crown of Stars active was just, I guess, not as cool now that we've forgotten about it.
I actually didn't even really have a chance to use it now that I think about it. I was never actually in combat except for taking control of Coleus.
Yeah, so I want to point out that the Rakshasa is a challenge rating 13, and Company took it almost single-handedly.
Yeah, those 2 attacks did like 35 damage.
Or he did
or 65 damage between the two attacks.
Yeah.
Something 7 levels, if not more, above my current one. Yeah. Something technically more than 7 levels above me.
Yeah, because it's CR 13 for a party of 4 13.
Yeah, so equivalent to 413. Yeah, for level 13s. Yeah, lots of good information gathering via spell and ability usage between handheld scanner detecting gems, fiend detecting swords, detect magic, True Seeing. Lots of good fact finding via item and ability usage. Craig's fucking dimension door nope on that first wall split was awesome.
We really should have done it on the second wall split, but I didn't know what we'd be coming up against.
I think Finric fucking hitting Kolias as he phase wall shifts out with a disadvantage wound swing was pretty dope. I was excited about that one.
I like that too.
Toff hearing a voice from an old friend, but like literally never advancing that, except for maybe she did the other gem.
Maybe.
Who fucking knows?
The DM.
And succeeded on the intelligence roll to remember the character who that was.
It was a while ago.
I remember the character. I just didn't remember who the voice when you said it.
Yeah, and like Dovtov would have seen her around town because she is that magic item shop that is completely useless now because now the College of Spring and the train are both bringing magic items because there's business here.
I enjoyed the scene of that slow-mo cartoon scene of Doftoff and Finrick seeing each other across a long hallway, only to have the stone slam shut right in front of them as they move too slowly.
Yeah, that was very funny.
I liked Company and Doftoff trying to book it north to meet up there with their friends, only to run into the gem activation that they had already done.
Literally just
They were.
Company rushing by Doftoff, rushing back to Doftoff.
And then having to run back into Koroglin.
Yeah, that's why I decided to like black out parts of the map as you were going, because that's what would happen in a maze. You'd forget, oh, we've already been here, and run right back to where you were.
Technically, it's still a labyrinth.
Is it?
Labyrinth?
Oh, right. Yes, maze, there's an exit. Labyrinth, you get to the middle.
But then once we got to the middle, we needed to get out again, and it became a maze.
No, it's still
No, we need to get out. It's a
no,
maze.
a maze is from one side to the other. A labyrinth is from one side, or an entrance to the center.
So what is a labyrinth when you're at the center and you need to escape?
Reverse labyrinth.
No, it's
Spell it backwards.
Well, once you get to the center,
Also,
leave because it's so nice.
Eerie bow.
I hate to interrupt Eric, but I've been looking at 6th level spells, and there's another one called Bones of the Earth.
Ooh, what's that?
And it's you cause up to 6 pillars of stone to burst from places on the ground that you can see within range. Each pillar is a cylinder with a diameter of 5 feet and a height of up to 30 feet. The ground where the pillar appears must be wide enough for its diameter, and you can target the ground under the creature if that creature is medium or smaller. Each pillar has AC 5 and 30 hit points. When reduced to 0, it crumbles, which creates an area of difficult terrain within a 10-foot radius that lasts until the rubble is cleared. Each 5-foot diameter portion of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand. Semantics. If a pillar is created under a creature, they must succeed on a dex save or be lifted by the pillar. They can choose to fail the save. If a pillar is prevented from reaching its full height because of a ceiling or other obstacle, a creature on the pillar takes 6d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained, pinched between the pillar and the obstacle. The restrained creature can use an action to make a strength or dex check against the spell save DC. On success, the creature is no longer restrained and must either move off the pillar or fall off of it.
Earthbending.
Essentially, yes.
Very cool.
Better than Way of the Four Elements Monk.
Honestly.
Well, it is a newer spell.
It is from Elemental Evil Player's Companion.
And it is a druid only? Wow.
That's kind of
They like bones. They like earth.
Yeah.
It's weird that they call it Bones of the Earth, but it's just, you make some columns!
I mean, they could have said Column of Earth, but that doesn't sound as cool. I think that's what they decided. Anyway, I've done the math. Except I haven't
That's about
actually
it.
done
I've
the
heard
math.
cool stuff. I mean, I think having the party split and fighting two challenging enemies, like the fucking Kolias was dealing out 50 damage a turn if he hit with all three, plus the wisdom save, and we held our own pretty much.
You did.
That's about it.
Okay, so 6, 3, 7, 5. So you get 7,025 experience points. And then divide by 2. 3,050 No, 3,512 and a half GP. Yeah, turn this light off. I had fun. I hope you had fun, despite it being frustrating. Like, I think that was part of it.
I mean, frustration's up, but I think honestly, like, it was more of like It was just that like the technical limitations of Roll20 with regards to the reveal tool and
Yeah.
you having to shift stuff in the background, like I think like that was honestly more than anything what was just like and us like kind of being an indecisive as a group as to what we want to do and how we want to do it, kind of slowing
Yeah.
us ourselves down.
No, I
But
get
no,
that.
I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
no, it was fun.
Yeah, I did a lot of research today and yesterday for mazes. And one of the main things is don't use a battle map because they
Yep.
are annoying. And that's true, but I felt that it worked well enough.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it worked fairly well. I mean, I was conscious of the, like how much time we were taking and the sort of limitations we're working with too.
Yeah.
But like it was fun in spite of that.
Yeah.
Hey, great news to everybody! I've leveled up again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Correct.
I have not.
I have not either.
I would expect not, because you're level 13, 16, 15, 14, whatever those are, and you just leveled up.
I gotta spend all this gold on something.
Yeah, you do. And now, I should probably write this somewhere down, but now you guys can ask me, hey, can I buy this magic item? Because you have access to the city and another city, and there's no reason why I should be able to say no.
Also, don't we have like artificers just as part
Yeah,
of the Phoenix
you also
Guard?
just have artificers around. But they have to work to make their magic items, and those, like Scott says, hey, I want to make an item that does this, and like, that's not a magic item, but okay, we'll roll for it.
Hey, can I keep pace with footfalls and get one of them books that makes my wisdom good?
Maybe that would be a tough thing to buy also.
Yeah. That would
Like-
be it would take time
Yeah,
to find another
take a
one
lot of
these.
time. They're very rare.
I was gonna say the same thing about strength.
You can attempt them. Like, I think I'm not 100% on this yet, but I think what I'm going to do going forward is, depending on the rarity, we will make some sort of check to see how available it is, and you can either pay a larger sum of money, or it won't be available, or something.
Yeah.
We'll play it by ear. But, like,
we'll
now
balance that.
you can at least ask, and I can't say no. I can say make some rolls and come up with something, but I can't just make a flat no because you're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Because that was what it was at the beginning.
We did
Alright,
we did the city building.
Yes, you did the city building and like alliance making, and now I don't have a reason to say, well, no one comes out here anymore, so. But yeah, I'm repeating myself over and over. I think it's time to call it a day.